We all know Bianca Censori as Kanye West's wife, the woman who keeps turning heads with her daring fashion choices and unpredictable public appearances. But here's a question. Have you ever actually heard her speak? Because I haven't. So who is this mysterious woman? What was her life like before Kanye, and what's the deal with her family? Well, their past is far from spotless. But before we get into that, let's start with Bianca's beginnings.
Like I said, let's start with the truth and start with transparency.
Before she became Mrs. West, Bianca Censori lived a relatively quiet life in Melbourne, Australia. Born on January 5, 1995, she was one of 3 daughters born to Alexandra and Elia Leo Censori. Bianca wasn't just stylish, she was smart, well-connected, and by all accounts, a total social butterfly. According to former classmates, Bianca attended the prestigious Carey Baptist Grammar School, where she was part of the popular crowd, but never a typical mean girl. She had time for everyone, and on top of that, was apparently brilliant. After graduating near the top of her class, she went on to study architecture at the University of Melbourne, earning both her bachelor's and master's degrees. So, say what you want about her recent life choices, this woman is no airhead.
My passion for architecture lies in fabrication, conceptualizing the future of built space, and exploring the bridge between the physical and the meta.
As for how she met Kanye, well, if you believe the rumors, he slid into her DMs and invited her to work for him at Yeezy. She took the offer, and the rest is history.
And I'm a lead architectural designer at Yeezy.
Just 2 months after his divorce from Kim Kardashian was finalized, Bianca and Kanye had their so-called wedding ceremony.
I'm married!
Oh, damn.
Now, here's where things get interesting. Bianca's dad, Elia, also known as Leo, has quite the past. Reports claim that back in the day, he was heavily involved in organized crime. In 1982, he was found guilty of charges related to possessing controlled substances and sentenced to 5 years in prison, serving at least 3. And that wasn't the only charge on his record. Leo also reportedly had convictions for illegal, unauthorized firearm possession. And if you thought that was intense, wait until you hear about his brother. Bianca's uncle, Eris Censori, was a notorious gangland figure, even earning the nickname Melbourne's Al Capone. Whew, looks like Kanye has a type. Big, influential families with a whole lot of drama.
That's just the next level of this video game of life.
Given her family's history, it's no surprise that Bianca's parents were reportedly not thrilled about her high-profile marriage. In early 2024, rumors swirled that Leo wanted a face-to-face sit-down with Kanye, supposedly to make sure his daughter was okay. And let's just say he wasn't a fan of Bianca's risque fashion choices. According to reports, he accused Kanye of influencing his daughter into an overly commercialized image.
Then people still in my comments talking about, why are you posting your wife? Because she make me happy.
While Leo has made his opinions pretty clear, Bianca's mom, Alexandra, has stayed out of the spotlight for the most part. When asked about her daughter's viral moments, she kept it short and to the point. We are just normal people, living our own lives as privately as we can. But her name did pop up in a lawsuit against Kanye, where his former assistant claimed Ye had some, unusual preferences, allegedly telling Bianca he wanted to sleep with her mom. Alexandra refused to comment on the claims, only asking for privacy. As for Bianca's sisters, Angelina and Alicia, they've kept relatively low profiles, well, except for Angelina, who's trying out a modeling career of her own. She even showed her support for Bianca's headline-grabbing Grammy look, resharing clips of the moment online. Alicia, on the other hand, is a nurse and a mom, keeping her life far away from the spotlight. So what does Kim Kardashian think about Kanye and Bianca? Well, she's not happy. Kim was furious over Kanye's Grammy stunt. She's also worried about her kids, who are old enough to get the media drama.
But it affects my kids.
Of course it does. That's the tragic part of the whole story.
It's wild to think about how things ended up this way. Kim and Kanye seemed like the ultimate couple at one point.
Kanye, what's the best part about being a dad?
The kids.
To really get the picture, let's rewind to 2010 when Kim married her second husband, Kris Humphries. Their relationship moved quickly, and despite some significant differences, like concerns about where to raise children, the couple got engaged after just 6 months of dating. In a proposal captured by the Keeping Up with the Kardashians cameras, the basketball player popped the question in the couple's bedroom, which was filled with roses. Oh, how romantic. By August 2011, Kardashian and Humphries had tied the knot in an elaborate star-studded ceremony. It seemed like a match made in heaven, but As time went on, fans discovered that the relationship caused the beauty a lot of inner turmoil. While the pair's wedding photos were stunning, scenes from Keeping Up with the Kardashians later revealed that the lovebirds had been butting heads a lot in the days leading up to their wedding. Kardashian later admitted that during the couple's honeymoon, she realized their marriage wasn't going to work out. Just 72 days after walking down the aisle, Kardashian filed for divorce, citing the oh-so-familiar, irreconcilable differences. The divorce was only finalized in June 2013.
He's everything on paper, exactly what I want in someone. But for some reason, my heart isn't connecting. I've tried, but I don't know what to do.
Kim later dished on why the marriage didn't work out, saying that she felt pressured to get married. Firstly, the whole relationship was filmed. Even though her mom, Kris Jenner, offered to help Kim walk away from the marriage the night before, the star felt she would let everyone down, including her fans, if she didn't go through with the wedding.
And it just dawned on me, like, why am I so concerned to make everyone else happy and not myself?
When news dropped of Kardashian's divorce, many began speculating that the whole relationship was fake. Of course, it wasn't, and the failed marriage broke the beauty's heart. The businesswoman explained that the show paid her and Kris to film their wedding. She took all the money and spent it on wedding preps. I used all of our production money on the wedding, so if that was like fake, I would have saved my money, Kardashian shared. While going through the tumultuous divorce proceedings with Humphries, Kardashian could lean on her longtime friend Kanye West for support. West always had a thing for Kim, and after years of friendship, the star finally gave in to his advances. The beauty knew how Ye felt about her. The rapper even bought his first cell phone just to call Kardashian and tell her not to marry Humphries. However, Kim was hesitant at first, and oh boy, were her instincts right in the end. The couple were married for 6 years, and during those years, they welcomed 4 children. In that time, the parents also cemented themselves as an iconic fashion couple, always making headlines for their street style and red carpet looks. They appeared to be the perfect match, but things aren't always as they seem. By January 2021, Kardashian had filed for divorce after she and West reportedly argued and fought a lot.
I thought, oh my God, that's when we're getting along the best. But then that is sad to me.
The news was devastating to fans because after watching all the heartbreak the beauty endured, all we wanted was for our girl to find her Prince Charming. It took 2 whole years for the divorce with Kanye to be finalized. The end of the marriage put a massive weight on Kim K's shoulders. I feel like a failure. It's my 3rd marriage, but I can't even think about that. I want to be happy. And sadly, dating after her marriage to Kanye proved to be difficult for Kim. In 2021, the fashionista was linked to comedian Pete Davidson after appearing in a SNL sketch together. When Kim shared pics of her and Pete, the glow on her face was obvious.
Like, just go for it, find your happiness. Yeah. And like, I went for it and I took my time and I found it and it feels so good and I want to hold on to that forever.
Yeah.
The star was happy. The relationship brought her spark back after a messy divorce, but Kanye struggled to let go of Kim. Kardashian's ex-husband went on full attack after discovering she was moving on and publicly degraded Davidson and his relationship with the socialite. The drama was highly publicized because West's attacks were all online. Eventually, her romance with the actor came to an amicable end. Kim confessed that she felt a lot of guilt after the split, since Pete went through a lot because of my relationship with Kanye. On top of that, the beauty stayed silent when Kanye was being a cyberbully just so that she could protect her children, but his actions really hurt her.
And it's like, when is this ever gonna end? Like, it never will. And I'm stuck with this for the rest of my life.
This was her husband, a man who was supposed to protect her and be there for her. The beauty's experience with romance hasn't been the greatest so far. In the season 3 premiere of The Kardashians, the brunette admitted feeling insecure about dating after all the drama with her ex-husband. I go back and forth in my feelings sometimes, like, who's ever gonna wanna date me? Kim said in a confessional. Still though, she was hopeful to find love again. But my person is gonna be like, all that. It's gonna be hard, but we're together and we're gonna do this. So I'm just waiting for that person. Kim's main concern is being the best mom to her beautiful kids. She's also been focusing on herself and finding new opportunities to help her feel happy and fulfilled. The socialite has been studying towards a law degree and using her platform to help others. In 2021, Kim helped a group of young female Afghan soccer players, and their families flee to the UK after the Taliban takeover of the country. She has also helped free innocent people from unfair jail sentences and, most recently, helped pay off the legal fees of more than 50 mothers across America. Kim Kardashian doesn't want to give up on looking for love, but she knows she must put herself and her children first so everything else can fall into place. We hope she finds Mr. Right one day.